What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. Today, guys, we're going to talk about Saja Token. They just relaunched only 2 days ago, a brand new contract. But remember, this is a token that has been around for actually a few months. Over 4 months now, came to fruition back in the beginning of October of 2021. They decided to do a relaunch because some of the things on their contract they wanted to change. And it actually makes a lot of sense to me. And one of the reasons that I actually did not cover this token back then was because one thing is the reflections were in the native token or Saja token. So I mentioned I think it would be better in terms of longevity of the token if those reflections back to holders and even for the contract back to the marketing wallet and those different funds in the charity fund should be in Ethereum. So you don't have to liquidate your assets if you ever wanted to cash out or do different things with your token or market the token. Now remember, I do want to mention, as always, at the beginning, that I did receive compensation for this token. So again, this is what you can consider a paid promotion. If you're not a fan of those, please feel free to click off the video, But if you don't mind that, make sure you smash the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and join the Discord. There's a link in the description below for the Discord community where I do giveaways with, again, we do 1 ETH, 2 ETH giveaways over on the Discord. So make sure you guys join us over there, and let's go ahead and talk about SJA, the new ticker symbol or Saja token. First and foremost, you guys are probably going to see, I'm going to make myself really tiny actually. And let's go at the bottom here. There we go. All right. So the first thing you'll see when you go on their website or sajatoken.com, save every lion and protect your pride. Saja was created not only as a charity token, but also a means of educating and protecting the crypto community from scammers and potential rug pull projects. Our innovative utility and will identify scams and warn investors before they are victimized. Get excited to join Saja Pride. So you guys could see when it comes to their new tokenomics here, it's laid out very, very clearly. 50% of the project is for the development and the charitable reflections. And then the other 50% comes back to us as holders and we get direct benefits. So as you guys can see, but for buys and sells, there's about a 4% tax for the buys that goes for the project, marketing, development, and charity, 2%, 1%, and 1% respectively. And then for the buys on the holder side, we get a 1% reflection on every buy as holders. And of course, there's also a 3% reflection that goes for buybacks. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of buyback mechanisms because they do help the chart and its longevity during days that are extremely full of FUD or days that we see the overall market pull back, especially these micro cap or lower market cap tokens. It's important for them to, of course, make sure that they have some sort of ability to create more buying pressure on a selling day or a red day. And then you can see here, of course, with their tokenomics, there's a sell, 10% sell. And one thing that I'm a huge fan of is right here at the bottom. There's an anti-whale dump mechanism, which means an additional 10% taxes imposed on transactions of 1 quadrillion tokens and over. And we'll talk about the token supply, the chart towards the end of the video. But again, guys, this is a project that I'm starting to get really excited about. I liked it last year, aside from the fact that, again, the contract was, all the reflections on the contract were only being sent in the native token. And I knew this would be an issue long-term, and I'm so happy to see that they decided to relaunch. And mind you, anybody that was on the previous contract did get airdrop tokens on the new one. So nobody lost their position. Go on their Telegram, go on their social media, and you'll see a lot of positivity. They have a fantastic community backing them. And you guys know my opinion when it comes to community. It is always number 1, not number 2. Don't tell me the development team. It's always about the community. So huge shout out to the Saja community. They've been vocal all over social media. Not so much of shillers, I would say, more so just backing their project and ready to explain it whenever anybody asks questions. So some of the project highlights, it's a multi-sig, of course, for marketing, the charity, and developer, the dev wallets. So again, it takes multiple people on there. It's kind of like a DAO, basically, or a multi-sig, meaning no one person can take anything without 2 other people or a majority of individuals across the development team making selection. Mind you, they have a fully doxed team. This is something we don't see very often in crypto anymore, but it makes me a much bigger fan. So I actually got to speak to Ken and his development team earlier today on the phone. and they were open to it. We've talked on video call, and I told them my biggest thing is protecting investors, and they said, well, that is exactly what we're trying to do with our token. So it says here, daily updates from the dev team that they also provide, donations to charities, no large team wallets. Of course, the tokenomics splits 50-50 between project and the holder, which I actually really, really like. I love it. The anti-whale dump and anti-dip function added to the contract to promote steady growth and protect holders. It's very community driven. And mind you, they are a registered LLC and they are an official company here in the United States. And they're very transparent on where they are, where they reside, and they're all here in the US. One big thing that really took me by surprise that they mentioned during our call today is Scott, the big cat. If you guys don't know who this is, he's really big in the skateboard scene, and he's a celebrity. You could see over here on his Instagram, he has 537,000 followers. And on Twitter, he got pretty vocal about Saja, saying that he's right here, making my first step into the crypto world by joining the team at Saja Token. I'm new to the space, so this is not financial advice, but if you want to learn more about what we're doing, here's where to look on Saja.com, and that's where we are. So this is big, guys. They already have a really big celebrity backing, which is important. It really is important, especially early on. And I think, again, this here is going to be a pretty successful relaunch, in my opinion. We'll look at the chart. Things are looking quite healthy for Saja. And then you scroll down a little bit, you could see the developer updates that they have as of the 27th. The devs literally put in blog style updates. It seems like pretty close to daily. So you could see the manual airdrop update for those individuals who were saying, where are our tokens? They gave everything in terms of all the forms that were submitted. Again, very timely updates, which is super, super important. Of course, I'll have all the links in the description to their website, to their Telegram, everything for those of you who are looking to find out more about Saja Token. If you go into their white paper, and you could see kind of what it is that they're looking at in terms of the vision and the solution. So I mentioned right at the beginning of their website, it talked about the way they want to protect people from rug pulls. So they have a few different utilities, and it reminds me a lot of Everrise. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of utilities that are protecting investors, and also those that have charity reflections. And here it's for animal conservation. So the Saja Defender, the Saja Seal, and Saja Seal for the influencer, promoter, and artist audit. And this here, I think, obviously comes near and dear to my personal heart as an influencer in the space. So the Saja Defender is a proprietary AI blockchain analyzer used to scan wallets to alert customers of high-risk tokens and how to secure infected wallets. The Saja Seal, a smart contract and project audit used to vet tokens before being released to investors. Cubs will receive exclusive updates, and that's what they call the community members. Cubs will receive exclusive updates on recent approved projects and possible future investments. And lastly, for the Saja Seal for influencers, promoters, artists, and it's an audit that they actually will do, a service geared toward providing newly approved tokens exclusive access to a pool of pre-vetted service providers like myself or any other person on YouTube or Twitter. This exclusive access will help provide new tokens the necessary resources to be successful at launch. So I'm looking to collaborate with them to hopefully help new tokens that have a strong development team completed the Saja audit, right? Just to ensure again that this is going to be a token that has some significant potential for upside and also longevity. This is going to be huge. So again, they're providing new utilities that are much needed in the space. And lastly, Saja Insight, our interactive web-based dashboard that will help educate and walk each club through the process of doing their own research. And this is important because how many times do I come on my own channel and tell you guys, do your own research, do your own due diligence by going on white papers or doing what you have to do. So again, the Discord members are probably familiar by now because I always say DYOR. It says here, they will provide all the necessary tools to do your own research, all in the comfort of one intuitive platform. And that's absolutely phenomenal, in my opinion. All the above services will strengthen over time through the use of our proprietary machine learning algorithms and dedicated human interaction. Huge, folks, huge. Again, I just provide a platform. And again, I'm trying to still figure out exactly what it is that my channel is providing in the crypto space. And that is, again, a platform for projects to basically get a small showcase or get eyes on a project that I see that has some potential. And oftentimes there are projects that will pass us by, unfortunately, because we can't get every single one. But this is not one that I wanted to miss on. So again, make sure you guys go through their roadmap step by step. Look at all the different phases. I encourage everybody to do so because that's what will make you a better investor in the space. So they go through in detail on what every single aspect of the things that I just mentioned at a high level. If I followed everything in detail, of course, it's going to end up taking too much time. But again, Saja Seal, Saja Insight, Saja Defender, they go through step by step, detail by detail on how they're planning to do it. And there's literally going to be the Saja Seal imprinted that gives the seal of approval for people to know that the smart contract has been audited, the wallet has been audited, and the team and project has also been audited. So kind of like what Certic does with the Certic seal, this here could be next, folks. And when I talk about getting early into a project, let's go over to Dex Tools. You're going to see right now, Saja is consolidating. It's come down I want to say too significantly, but a decent amount since its all-time high on the day of launch or the day after launch, pretty much, February 26th. So the day of launch got up to about, what would that be? $6 to $7 million market cap, came down, but now it's consolidating. And you guys know I am big on getting into tokens after they have that initial pump and then they come down and consolidate for quite some time. So this has been consolidating since the 27th. So basically yesterday and today for about 48 hours, it has been trading sideways, some upswings and downswings, a little bit of volatility. But now again, it's time potentially for them to start seeing an upward trend and reversal from where it's now, from where it is at now. So again, folks, wanted to make sure to give you guys the opportunity to look into this new project that literally launched 2 days ago, SJA or Saja Token. I do appreciate your guys' love and support. Really, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all so much for continuously coming back, liking the videos, commenting, and just interacting with everybody. Appreciate you guys. Again, make sure you guys check out the Discord link in the description below. Join us. Join us for a giveaway this Sunday. But that's all I had for you guys today. So until next time, everybody, keep investing. Peace.